Dear online friend, a new week, a new subject. Let's talk about how to do it in a video. But first, we'll learn how to say it in a video in the first place. Quite simple. You have to learn how to be yourself because if not yourself, everyone will say it. As right now, right? You can imagine. You can't just hide behind some slick typed words. However, when you master the art of being yourself in a video, you'll also be great on stage. And people will always know and feel familiar with you. Now, how to say it in a video? What's the process? Pick a subject, define the purpose of the video, as we did here, specify stories and images you want to share, and record the video and post it on YouTube, just without editing. Now, how to say it in a video, the structure. At first, you'll have to break the viewer's state and capture their attention. And you'll give the viewer a reason to stay. Like, you want to know now how to do a video. The second phase is to connect with you, right? You might be outgoing, you might be reserved, task-oriented, people-oriented, considering the different ways to get connected, and considering the different ways to get connected to life. Some are visual, others are kinesthetic, others are auditive. I mean, visual is where you see with the eyes. That's how they are. The kinesthetic type of people, they feel more, right? And the auditive people, they hear more with their ears. And you have to say it in a way without violating their belief systems, right? So third, then deliver what you promised before. Now here we promised how to say it in a video. And we're just going through step by step. Maybe you want to make notes there. Provide value-based messages which become complete as soon as they take action and buy. I mean, what we're telling you, the viewer, is just basically the core principles on the video, right? But for the exact know-how or how to, you will have to just simply go and buy the product, get the service, and learn from it, step by step, right? And then we provide social proof by using testimonials of people of all types of personalities. We'll show testimonials of people which are more outgoing, testimonies of people which are more reserved, and so on, right? And we'll have also 3 calls to action. 1, telling story, showing images, having just basically generating good feelings. And on the other side, we're also using logic, right? Because there's a logical step to buy. If you don't have any logic, why buy, right? And we can quote others. So what we should use are typical speaking patterns. One is archetypes. If you look it up by Wikipedia, archetypes refer to generic versions of certain personalities, such as the guy coming from rags to riches, or just how a great mom is, or a hero, or a savior, mature, or an old wise man. These are all archetypes, and there are many more. And then you wrap around your story into that. Right? For example, being a good provider, which is an archetype too, right? Connecting this for me was without any money, without any job, right? We were making 3,000K, not 3,000K, 3,000 minus every month. And we really had to see what we could do, right? Running around from one social department to the other, see how we can get out of this here. Try to ask the government to cut down the taxes, and finding someone who would help me find a job, which I then finally did. Right, I had to pay them back, but I got a job, and from there on, it could go on. Right, this is a small story of being an architect. Now, you also can embed commands, have embedded commands. Embedded commands, that means you have a command injected in a sentence, which is not a command. For example, I'm not telling you that you have to buy now at all. What I have said is, I've got the command, you have to buy now, in a sentence. I'm not telling you that. Right? So I'm not telling you that you have to buy now at all. What does it trigger? You hear you have to buy now. You can also use negative commands, because in negative commands, the brain is not capable of visualizing a not act, right? It just will subconsciously visualize the act. So, if you, for example, if you don't need another customer, you might as well not buy the service, which means if you need another customer, you might as well buy the service. See? Okay. Now, but you also can quote someone else, which is also a strong way to say what to do, is by quoting someone else. You speak a strong command without being pushy, since the other person quoted that and not you. The effect on the viewer, however, is the same. Example, David always says, don't be a wussy. Grab your credit card, hit the buy button now, enter the credit card details and get immediate access to the material. Do it now. Right? So that's David, right? And so, if you don't want to do it, if you don't want to buy the material, don't buy it. Which means, buy the material. The conclusion is, right? Now record the video every day and post it unedited on YouTube. And you'll notice soon that you'll get better day by day. Your confidence will grow, as well as your bank account. If you wonder where I've got all this material, just click on the banner which says free video if you're on my site, or if you just add it straight from YouTube, click below and on that link. Enter your best email address, watch the video, and it'll tell you exactly what you want to know. Okay, talk to you soon, my friend. Now, if you had an aha moment, then please share it with your friends and leave a comment below. And if you know me a little bit longer, as usual, I've got an empowering word from the Bible for you, my friend. So, this one comes from James 1:25, which is, but if you look carefully into the perfect law that sets you free, and if you do what it says, and don't forget what you heard, then God will bless you for doing that. Don't forget, God loves you, and we love you too. Talk to you later.